Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Brian James and this is a channel about basically restoring and building clubmans. And it's a passion of mine. If you've seen some of my earlier videos, I will go into it and say how much I love these cars. The reason I haven't posted anything lately has been that my wife and I decided to move out of Auckland and we moved to a rural setting just outside of Hamilton called Tamaheri. We bought a lifestyle block, and in that time, from when we've bought it to now, I've had to have a big shed built. Got to have a shed, and which, look, we'll go into in a little bit more detail in a little bit. But in the background, you can see my latest project. Yes, it's a Chevron, no surprises there. But what you will see as I take you for a walk around in the shed is some of the other projects that I've got waiting in the wings. Now, most of them, in fact, all the rest of them really aren't Clubman style cars. But we'll get on to that. So without further ado, let's take you for a walk around the play pit. Okay, here we go. So, as we can see, this is the Clubman. And here in New Zealand we call them a Chevron. That's the manufacturer of this particular kit. There are obviously other kits out there, such as Fraser's and McGregor's. Hopefully we'll get more into that later on. Now, in the background, you'll see something that's basically holding up the bonnet of my Clubman. And yes, it's a short wheelbase Bedford van. That is probably going to be my next project. I absolutely love them and I think they're extremely cool. So once we finish the Clubman, we'll be probably getting onto that. Although I have got something else coming, hopefully in the near future. It's going to be a lot bigger project. If it pans out, there'll be a whole nother channel basically dedicated to that. Or we can just combine the two channels and we will probably rename this channel DB Automotive. We won't go into the nickname that I've managed to accumulate over the years, but DB is me. Anyway, without further ado, shall we carry on what's looking around in the shed? Yes, it's a rural property, so you do need a big lawnmower. 600cc V-twin lawnmower. Yeah, lots of fun. The other thing that comes with a big shed is everyone else's cars. This is my son's little Datsun Ute that's running a, wait for it, yes, an FJ20 with a rather large turbo. It's a rapid little vehicle, I have to admit. In the background we do have my ute. That's just a farm ute, so nothing much said about that. So for the past couple of months I've been building a mezzanine floor. It's to free up space above. Now I do have an extensive library of books and so forth, and I just needed a place to store it all. The house is not that big, and it's certainly not big enough to take all my junk, which, hey, let's face it, we all accumulate junk sometimes. So anyway, we'll go underneath the mezzanine floor, just for a meantime. And yes, oh look, there's another Chevron. Covered up. That one goes, that one runs, and I do take it out periodically. In the background, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Yes, we have another Chevron. I've stood this one up on its end, so it's a easier space to store. That may be a project car in the future, or it may just be spare parts for the two that I already have. I do apologise for the mess. Here's the storage area and workshop area. And yep, storage. We have Chevron parts up the back here, going all the way up to spare parts up in the roof. Okay, so as we can see, we've got quite a bit of work to be done on this Clubman, so don't fret. I do wish to be posting content regularly now. I'm hopefully going to be starting to post content every week. Obviously, with the accumulation of a large shed, you get lots of wood. I know you can't build a car out of wood unless it's a Morgan or something, but don't worry, it is a needed item. Tool board with tools on the wall, hey, got to have them. And let's take you up to the mezzanine. As we go up the stairs, it's a fully carpeted mezzanine floor with books and chairs. Comfy, lazy boy style chairs. And yes, okay, I am a bit of an anime fan, I do admit it. As we can see, we do have lots of books. But what it does do is allows us a better view of what the shed is like. There is the very unclean pile. I know I should clean it before I do a YouTube video, but just so happy to be able to do this. And here's another shot of the Bedford. It's got rust issues. All old Bedfords have, but that's not really a problem. And yeah, the noise you can hear in the background is, yes, it is very, very wet. Being winter here in New Zealand, things tend to be a bit on the rainy side. Hey, but that's a good thing for me because being rural, we have water tanks and they cost quite a bit to fill, so nature's filling my water tanks for me. We like that. Take you down the stairs. Roof, we don't need that. Let's put it there, shall we? Anyway, that's basically what I've been doing for the past year. Once again, look, I do apologise for not giving you lots more content, but we've just not been in a position where I've been able to have a shed and be able to work on the car. I've only just started working back on it now. And in fact, in the background, you'll see that it's got new front shocks, and my next video will explain what's happening there. This is just a video to say, hey, I'm back, and I promise, I will be posting regular content. Any questions, by all means, please ask. I'm only too happy to help or answer any question I can. Until next time, you have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.